Yagados.
Okay, are we ready? Let's do it.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ah, shit, here we go again.
What's up? Oh, right.
Yep.
I thought something was happening.
I am fully in agreement, Zeke.
Yeah.
Here we go again, indeed.
Imagine still having emotions during this phase. Just shut them down for him. You can't feel anything. Don't feel sad.
Sounds like a healthy coping mechanism.
Well, it has been a while, so focus, target the hand.
I mean, no one believes that Roy is actually employing that mechanism.
Also very true.
Oh no. Susie has jumped onto my chair. She's only
No.
one hop away from my head.
Get it, Ray Bird. Late. Got him.
Got you. Okay, repositioning. Here come bottles.
Potholes?
As soon as
Bottles?
Yeah,
Potholes?
Yes, bottles.
Shots.
I did actually say bottles. but
Dispel the thoughts!
bullshit on me, so.
No, but
Pretty
it's funny
big
to say
mechanics.
pothole.
Good job, finish him off. Okay, eyes on A, check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle,
Sounds dramatic.
1, 2, 3,
King bullshit!
4. Please tell me you were done.
Yes. Look at where my body was. The fucking thing was in the deepest quadrant.
Well, I would look at where your body was, Kit, if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, I'm kind of on the other side of the arena.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, she went on the same side as us.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she wasn't in my camera yet. There you go. There you go. Elysian elements. Now, Waffle, you're up first, because you are late, I think. Blah blah blah, I mean it's phase 2 guys, you know, exploring and shit now. Enumeration and missiles. Possible.
First. Second.
Easy pass. Cheers, get to me as soon as you can, please. I'll stay here, Kiz, so you can go for it. Verdict out, DPS, do your checks. Plasma shield. DPS resolve, and then get ready for last elements. DPS line up, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. round off this. Let me do this. Pull them together.
Wood is getting low.
That he is, bruises.
Fine, it's gonna jump.
Come on.
Yeah. Okay, I'm falling.
Yeah. Smack his dick shot. Right. Still a bit of a difference, but it should be okay. Okay. Remember, focus targets on Alexander and use your pots.
Oh, that's good. Fat crit.
That clip though, oh.
100k misery.
If you don't want to clip, you can pop it beforehand, by the way, because the phase is 27 seconds long.
Alright guys, Inception formation, let's do this. Go. On the heart. Waffle, you have restraining order. Three-minute buff, scale them up. Where's that letting you kids? Thank you. Yeah. You good?
Yeah. Just a short leg spike.
Alright.
No.
Okay. Alright, here's the big one, guys. Here's wormhole. You know what to do. Concentrate. Eyes on A. Get to your spots.
Shit. Sorry, that's my fault.
I got clipped by Apocalypse Prey.
Oh, so it's quite my fault then.
Someone not on the mark. On the red orb.
Brute was plated exactly in the middle of the...
Yeah,
Oh,
you
pretty sure I was
didn't go
with you.
along the edge, Grim.
But the thing is, I moved into right thinking, oh shit, am I too close then? And then it was like, no, because it never hit me.
Also, we gained like 6% on our.
Yeah, we did. It was huge.
Yeah, it was a really big gap.
And I had shit all out of whack.
Like,
Well, my bad,
Grim,
my
like,
bad, guys. No, it's fine, Roy. Fine. No, I didn't say was he. I didn't say he was. I was asking was he out of position or did I? I said was that me or was that Bro out of position? I wasn't sure.
Was number 2 on the red dot? Oh,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, okay. Then, yes, everything was in position.
That's my bad then, sorry. I kind of had eyes on me because Vivi brought food in and she was watching. She's not sitting that far in, so.
You know?
Sorry.
No, it was my fault. It was my fault. It was my fault.
Well, if
True
Brutus had a
misery.
vision, I would have died as well because I had to take the puddle after.
I wish the fucking Apocalyptic Ray had server ticked after the limit cut though. Then it would have been fine.
Yeah. That was 180k damage on 2G.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna do the same thing with Flagma, aren't
Well, yes and no, because my is less potent.
Yeah, but it's much
Such a
higher than what
shitty
other.
name for an attack.
No, it was a good first pull, guys. I just fucked it up. Sorry.
I'm gonna attack him with my Flagma.
And you'll like it.
I shall try not to do that again.
Yeah, the thing is, it's lower potency, but I don't lose anything. I don't have to use abilities or anything.
That is. I can't wait to use
Late.
my Star Shot. Actually,
Still
My
some.
horseshit server ticks not fucking murder me next time.
You good?
It's low, Crum.
It is. Like,
Got it.
You have been warned.
I'm still thinking now about the fact that, you know, like, the insane levels of comparisons between what I was talking about from FF4 earlier. Just the name as well, dude! I was like, you
Yeah.
really are our team Spoony Ball, aren't you?
I suppose.
no. Are you actually a homosexual vampire?
No, I am not.
Are you sure?
And
Yeah, that's
if you guys ever wanted confirmation that Roy's never played FF4, you just got it.
I'm just thinking about the homosexual vampires that are singing while fighting now.
Stay on
Oh.
liquid, he's higher.
I thought you were talking about Vincent Valentine.
He just sees living liquid and he's
No,
thinking
I'm
of
pretty sure he was
Degree.
talking. Was he done? Oh wait, you were talking about Twilight?
No,
Gosh.
I'm not talking about Twilight. I'm talking about Visual Prison. This is anime that is going this season about gay vampires singing.
You're about something genuinely cultured, you know, like fucking Interview with a Vampire, but no, come on.
No,
Oh?
You expect a lot out of Roy.
exactly.
Get on the same number.
Oh my god, RNG is broken, I got the same number.
Same.
I got this one.
3,
Which means I might not get murdered by horseshit server ticks this time.
middle. Okay, this is on our target. This time 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. Everybody lives.
For now.
Chakrams incoming.
Link up.
Same pattern as well. But order has not been restored. Go. Nisian elements. Now, hurry, you're off.
Good.
Enumeration and missiles. Enumeration and missiles.
No,
First. Second.
DC pass. Get ready for elements. Verdict out, DPS, do your checks. Plasma shield. DPS resolve Nisi, and then get ready for the last elements. DPS line off. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Flankiers, I can't help you out if you don't get your butt here.
You're the mob in the way!
We have some traffic management.
You know what I'm saying, Morley?
It's okay. I'll survive. Oh, did
Yeah, I think Servitic was kind.
Pull them together. You know the drill. Ooh, I think coming for a mentor.
He's been winning there for a while now.
No, I'm just no. This time it was like super perfect timing. Like as I hit Aurora, the fucking GC, like I saw Min pop up on it.
Pulling.
Alright, Bruce just a little lower as usual. He's a squishy boy.
They're both quite low.
Well, they are now because I just dropped a Renzo on Cruz's ass, right? As I was saying it.
Oh,
Maybe please Jason.
Again.
Expect closer. House arrest is
Oh,
quite
look.
vindicated.
oh, we have the same.
Focus targets on X and don't forget your pops.
Oh.
Delay that. Reed, did you delay that pop for a second? What it looks like it?
No, I failed to weave it properly. That's all.
In that case, you should pop it before these targets fall. Like start mashing it beforehand if you need to.
Yeah, but it interrupts dual cast. That's the only problem.
Oh wait, it leads jaw fast?
Yeah.
That's stupid. Alright, section.
Just like sprint. Amazing.
It's all these yards and they stop all going on.
Okay, run past me, that's okay.
You're behind me with my screen.
It's okay.
All these yards and they still haven't fixed that, Jesus. No.
Imagine them fixing.
Be good.
Nah, you have restraining order.
Go away now.
Oh, easy pattern. Three-minute boss. Let's go. Christ, it's fucking melting, isn't it?
No.
Okay. Alright guys, wormhole, let's do this again, ideally without me fucking up. Focus up, eyes on A, get to your spots. 36%, even more.
Oh, our rotation was scuffed.
Go. Eyes on Alex, remember? And go. Good job. Oh, I did it again. Fucking did it again. I shouldn't be popping burst out. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. Just hit no mercy on fucking instinct. I'm sorry. Stay on morb, stay on morb, stay on morb. You're gonna have a bit less damage at the start thingy because I'm an idiot. I apologise. Is on my shoulder. Face north, it's where Alex will be. Oh, lights out, now.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Eyes on.
6,
Bring him down, bring him down.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Good, we're good, we're good. Okay, so this was
Wow,
quite...
this is not even that close.
Not even. And I scoffed off here as well because I burst.
Oh god, am I gonna get my card in?
Yeah, this actually might cause a problem for me.
Resources, you have time.
This is this is gonna be a problem for me.
I don't have one. Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. We shall see.
I picked Alex time and bird is on my head.
Okay, oh,
no.
okay, I got my card. Okay, it's fine.
Hot comes back just in time. You can see that.
No, I was talking about my cards because I may not have gotten enough cards for divination at the start of this phase.
North and south. Remember for the beacon mechanics, don't fuck around with ordained motion and stillness. I want to see eyes on the cast boss.
Oh yeah, and Arrow is the group. Just remember that.
Look, Susie, it's a big robot.
Oh look, the horoscope went on.
Oh, Sentai transformation.
Designation Blasty. Standing by for assembly.
This is what you are, Cruise Chaser. Nothing more than a head.
Picked Alexander, let's do this.
I mean, it's arguably important.
Obviously, throw on prod on him.
So where the brain is?
Where's North? Where the fuck's North?
Because where are you?
You guys might want to lean more south. Thanks for
You're not
something.
north right now.
You're not there.
Oh my god, I am now. Motion, keep moving. Stillness, presumably.
No, it's the thing
Mechanic
first.
happened.
Oh. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Can we get on what?
Okay, I got Waffle.
Get to your
Okay.
cars. Everyone else to your car positions. Whoever has a stack here, I want you to sack. Whoever has a stack, sack.
Bye night.
Getting Roy.
How about
Oh.
Apparently it
didn't-
explodes if you don't take it.
I didn't expect them.
In between, I thought it went motion and stillness back to back.
no?
No.
No.
Panic is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the beacon, well, the pusher wasn't south.
The north. The light beacon was north though, so I didn't die.
Yeah, Roy was the light beacon?
Huh?
Mobile Roy was the light beacon, I would think.
The light beacon.
No, I started moving. I was.
I thought, because I was confused, because I was like, oh wait, no, did it actually just happen to choose me, the perfect person for it?
Oh no, I was a light beacon. I think I went north, but I started moving. Is that normal?
No, I didn't move. You got pulled towards me. I was the light beacon.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you move, you're not the beacon. This will be important later as well.
So
Yeah.
I should have gone hard north. That was my fault. No, remember, guys. No, you're not a beacon. If you look at your debuff and you see an arrow on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I didn't see the arrow with the.
Yeah,
Since
and
we know them properly, should we establish the accurate names of them now then? So I think mine was Contact Prohibition for the light beacon.
I mean, Icon just tells you.
For those who can't fucking see arrows, Roy. And don't give me, oh, well, what are the odds of that, Crane? Because Roy, at this point, you've seen every gun.
No, it's more confusing to me to look at the names because they're kind of similar.
Yeah.
Same.
All the names are like very similar.
It's alright, that was alright. We did learn one important thing about the stats that I had no idea existed.
Yeah, I was caught off guard because I wasn't expecting
leave
the
the
beacon to
target
happen
of the
so early.
stacks dies, it explodes.
Susie, was this your fault because you were on my head?
Yeah.
So the
I
people can either have the light movement or the dark movement, right? So we either need to go north or
Yeah.
south.
No, but basically
depends.
both north and dark and
I have an idea, right?
lights players that are gonna pull or push all
got
stack
it,
south
right.
more.
I got an easy way to demonstrate it, right? So I'm the light beacon right now. I'm at north. Someone, 9, your dark beacon, go hard opposite me.
Oh yeah, because we either get pushed away from the dark or pushed
Basically,
towards the light.
every
yes.
single person now, besides me and Nye, just goes and stands in front of Nye. That's all you do.
Yeah.
No, I understand that. I'll just.
I know
Oh, and
one
the
was-
person does not have to die for the explosion to happen.
Yeah, so it does a minimum require the 4 people per second.
3 witch shields. So, and I think you mistook south for 4 since you were here with your purple and you pushed me into the wall.
Well, there was a lot of confusion about the positioning at the beginning of the phase, and
No,
guess
yeah.
what I
No,
took
no,
as
no.
A?
No, alright, that wasn't really his fault. I was expecting it was going to be motion and stillness back to back before the beacon. That was partially my fault. I
Oh,
should've
that was a non-issue. The issue was that, okay, where's the fucking marker? The positioning is not the way it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, that's pink, I'll take that.
We need to be in position for the beacons before the.
Yeah, you want to pre-position yourself south when it's casting Fate Word so that you can move just straight south. Away, unless you're the beacon, then you move north.
Yeah, for example, if we have stillness first, you don't have to go immediately. You can wait for the motion or the stillness, but it's a tight window. It's about half a GCD for extra movement.
Has to pre-position.
You
Yeah.
have to pre-position because if it's stillness, you can't really risk a half a GC.
Yeah. At least everyone did it right, though. I think everyone did ordain motion and stillness
Else we
correctly.
would have died, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, if you are pre-positioning, don't worry about if you get the beacon, because you don't actually have to be hard north. You just have to be far away enough that people are talking to you.
But besides that, though, we did see an important thing there, though. And that was we saw a fully clean, nobody dead, 100% perfect Divine Judgments. So with that in mind now, are there any comments from my 2 healers, how it was?
Fine.
We lived.
Thank you, boys. I'm sorry for trying to suggest critical feedback.
I
I'm
mean,
actually
like
expecting
we
something
saying,
at the
like the mitigation plan is working.
Yeah, well, I say 100% clean. My docs weren't there on Brute because I instinctively hit no mercy on Alex as soon as Wormhole was done, like a moron.
Okay.
I need to get into the muscle memory to not do that, because the problem is the first 2 attack phases on him have trained me to do that. Because like I have to be immediately on it so I can get the full duration of my dog. So
I also need to stop myself from pressing presses of mind to DPS Alex zone.
I mean, you did it there without pressing Sting anymore.
No, I used it. Like a moron.
Do you think you'll need presence for it?
No.
Yeah, perfect notes on second spool. Good check. Right, we're ready to keep going.
Yeah.
Yep.
How long was that poll?
That pool was 50
no.
seconds.
12 minutes, 26 seconds.
Okay.
So if you discount the obviously the transformation scene, the actual fight time is probably around about a total of 15.5 minutes, probably.
Ish.
And that argument then, is it actually longer or shorter? Because obviously Ultimate does have a really long one.
The point is, if you push every phase of Liquid till the Enrage, then T is longer again.
Okay. Well, imagine actually fucking seeing Enrage on Living Liquid. Shit, every time we wiped there, that wasn't because of Enrage.
Yeah, I mean, the splashes will kill you before that happens anyway.
Yep.
If you don't mitigate them properly, then flashes them.
I'm assuming Cascade this is Enrage.
No.
I think so.
It's probably a long cast, or like, you know, we can't target him,
Late.
we just Cascade, I guess.
How about we find out?
Darling.
I want to point out as well, guys, again, give a thanks to Kiz for giving us the full night. She didn't have to, she could have stuck to the schedule. So we have the extra time because of Kiz.
Thank you, Chris. Because of you, we get to do more tea. We love
Sorry, I was having regrets about it.
I am so grateful
Great,
right
but if you
now.
want to put a positive spin on it, even from that angle, it could be like, because of
I
Kiz,
think we need to do less.
it means this fight will be cleared quicker.
Very true. Thank you, Kiz, for having us have to deal with Living Liquid for less days in total.
It's not Siegfried, you said it yourself, right? Perfect Alex on the second spot, and technically, that was before we were supposed to officially start.
Yeah, let's just kill it today.
Sounds good.
That'll be great, so I don't know mechanics. That's gonna get
Eyes on
swimmingly.
A, check your numbers. Don't worry, kids, we only really have 2 more mechanics left to talk about. 1, 2, well technically 3, but yeah. 4,
One of them is dodging AoEs.
middle. No, that's 4, there's middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle. I mean, to be fair, Almighty Judgment is pretty quick. You can't be on point with it.
I think we'll need to use our remaining markers for that one then.
I'm not sure about it. I've talked about that briefly with Nye and Roy. I've Roy up to them, if I remember correctly, and we're kind of on the fence about that, because that might cause issues elsewhere, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, we still have 3 we can just place.
Oh yeah. North-South chakrams, North-South, easy ones.
Ugh, I hate those ones.
It's the heal effect.
Favorite.
They're horrid for me.
Well, Kiz, you're about to have another hard one because you got late lightning. Elements now. You want first, Waffle?
Aren't you glad you're here?
Don't worry, Kiz, you got a card in.
Yeah, Kiz, you could have been chilling right now if you stuck to the schedule. You could have been chilling for a few more minutes. But no, you're here doing mechanics in phase 2. Enumeration and lessons.
Lessons learned.
Like I said, I still have it. I have regrets.
Okay, like we said, unless we do this thing,
Just start, in case you didn't hear that.
First,
unless we have to.
He knew he had a big enumeration on his head and one on mine.
DC pass, Kiz, get your fucking butt to me as soon as you can. Waffle, give us space, please.
Ah! Fuck!
No, she was taking a sweet time.
Oh, sorry, let me just
Oh,
interrupt you here.
DPS,
Kiz,
check.
Kiz, please
Yes.
move.
Yes.
I'm trying to!
There we go.
We're good. Kill her off, Doug. Plasma shield. Alright,
Thank you,
DPS
Bobby.
resolve, Nisi, and then get ready for the last elements. We're okay, we're okay.
I'm here to spread misery.
Thing is, well, she wasn't really in your place, she was in my spot.
No, she wasn't my spot.
She was kind of in mine as well, by time.
It was in both your spots.
DPS, why not? Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta.
Don't worry, I have returned to Kiz.
Oh, phase 2 really is boring as shit now, isn't it? I mean, we kinda... I mean, not that I should really be approving, but we did just kind of blab our way through that phase.
It's not that hard. We don't know the movements.
It's not that hard. It's
hey,
not
if
about
the
it.
entire fight was this hard, we would never clear it.
Yeah, because we fall asleep before we fall asleep before we could finish pulls like crazy.
Hmm.
And for the record, even Waffle agrees that even Waffle thinks this bit. Like, Waffle actually thinks Living Liquid is more interesting than phase 2. She told me.
Yep.
Kinda sad.
So truthful.
What about Living Liquid?
She actually thinks she's so bored of phase 2, dude. She actually thinks Living Liquid is more interesting than phase 2 of this fight.
It has brought me more joy in my life.
I hit my shield.
Yeah, that's the second time that's happened. Like, where's this extra damage from you coming from?
Because I'm coming late to and sometimes don't get the region because I'm walking back to the group.
Maybe?
It's the thing is collective. I think that's more.
That was late appearing.
Right, you guys know the drill. Focus targets on Alex, pop your pots. Well, you can do it now as well, Kiz, because it locks the timer.
Yeah, I'm doing mine now because it's the most convenient time.
As long as it doesn't interfere with your cast, yeah, it's fine. Alright, out.
Not fat.
No fat.
No.
All
Oh,
yours.
yeah, crit my Malefic here.
Alright, guys, Inception formation.
No, going there?
Go. Oh,
Nope.
Oh, that's a lie.
So my bad. That's so my bad.
Who was
I'm
that?
sorry.
Was that Waffle and more?
No, it was not Waffle and Lord, it was just Waffle.
We did keep adjusting to each other at the end, but yeah.
Did somebody miss-see that ever?
Someone missaw Alexander in its entirety.
Yeah, I saw like someone go up to Noah with the tether, and I was just like, I don't think this is the place for you.
Yeah, so I tried to pan a bit north so that my orb didn't hit anybody, and then Mob saw me doing that, so he was like, oh, okay, this is fine.
So I tried to cross our tethers.
You know, I'm actually glad this actually happened, because I thought about this recently, and like, what's a quick and easy way to call spawning pallets there? And I had an idea that is a Waffle wouldn't know this, but the rest of you should. A reference to my old Blackfire call. If you guys remember my Blackfire call for spotting nail. And that is basically, right, when you face one direction when Inception starts, right, and all you have to see is one of the robots, right? If you don't see Alex, or so you see Cruz or Brute, because they're always at hard cardinals, right? All you have to do then is rotate left or right. Alex is in one of those two directions, always. Because they're always to his lower sides. So if Alex was north, Blue and Cruz are always east and west.
That isn't Alex always in the same
Alex is either north or south here.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
that's
just
an
look
easy one
north,
as well, yeah. Well,
and
yeah,
if it's not north, then it's south.
I didn't realise he was actually always north or south. I never looked at it that way. That's really easy.
We talked about this.
Yeah, a long time ago, and it must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, sorry, eyes just stopped working.
Right, so
I'll
it's
make sure it
even,
goes better
wait, so
this
it's
time.
even simpler than I thought it was then.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just look either north or south, and wow.
If it's not north, it's south. It's the old Leviathan rule.
And here I thought I could do a UCOB call. Here I thought, but no, I can't have fun in this fight, can I?
Krim, you can do the Leviathan call.
You don't call that night. It's just you look in one direction. If you don't, you don't see Alex in front of you. You know he's behind you. That's it.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, it's like the same thing.
Huh. Wow.
You know, it's very reminiscent of Leviathan in how exciting it is.
Because that Blackfire call was really swell. You know, the role of like depending on who you saw first, Bahamut or Twin. Because they weren't locked to hard north or south in that regard. It could have been anywhere. No, we
It's
got.
ultimate
No,
for
that's
me.
right. Yeah, that's right. We got to keep. Oh, they have to keep it simple for the Americans in this fight, don't they?
No, it's just you can't have fun in this fight.
Is that why Alex is either in north or south in most of his phases? Is it because the Americans only really know north and I guess maybe a little bit of south?
The Americans have no monopoly on competence.
Explain
What?
why they
Oh. Grit isn't on apparently.
think. I didn't touch
We
you.
did.
Your grit's not on. Yeah. I didn't do anything.
I think the living liquid hand is practicing
Susie,
Salt of Earth, the new one.
Susie, did you turn off my code tanks?
Why was it not on there?
Is Susie sitting on your head?
No, right now she's attacking my phone.
Okay.
The legs by the ear? No.
To be fair, you've been having a few issues with grit specifically. The past raid, like including the past raid night. Oh my god, you dumbass bro. She tried to hop onto my leg and she fell. She missed, so she went between. She fell into the gap between the bed and my leg.
Why are you slapping me, Waffle?
What's wrong?
Slap her back, really. Beside dominance.
Why is she racing? Mapping.
That was a fully miss. That was a misclick.
I'm sure.
That was just a misclick.
Careful, Waffle. He has a thing for catcalls.
Yeah, but not ones that are dressed like that.
Ooh. And I'm starting the countdown so she can work off that burn.
Also, Zeke, that's kind of a line.
Nah.
I
Dude, I'm
remember
gonna
how
ask, I'm
Tasha
gonna
dresses
ask Tasha,
herself.
I'm
in
gonna
Conan.
ask Tasha to dress like that now. I'm gonna see what she does. Is she watching tonight?
No, she's at work. It is her birthday, though.
Ooh,
So
she's
you should
working
all
on
wish
it.
her a very good birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday. Is she gonna watch our replay later?
She might.
If she does, alright. Okay, guys,
Happy
follow
Happy
with me.
birthday.
Happy
to you.
birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday, dear Tasha.
Happy
birthday
birthday to
Oh. Now, yeah, that was the most difficult mechanic I had to deal with this entire prog. Late.
I'm gonna say you have successfully completely murdered that song.
Yeah. Also, more I don't have essential for Zeke.
It'll be fine.
Because that means if Moby says that, in my head, that's sort of translating as the great fucking
Got him.
There are 3 elements to music: rhythm, melody, and harmony. You somehow managed to budget all 3 of them. It's impressive.
Well, she's gonna like you say that, but am I in trouble now?
It was impressive
I know
in
you
an
said
upsetting
so.
kind of way.
I know you said Siegfried was gonna be fun, but what about me?
I don't know. Why were you so low? Please tell
I
me.
don't know. The mitigation was there.
I don't know. You were lower than ever.
Did Mo forget his region on me?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to drop a fat for cure.
How you?
Oh, he'll probably be so upset if you do that.
I will be very upset, these spaghetti, because I will rescue you through a mechanic just out of swamp.
Nah, I think if they do, we clip that shit, she's gonna love it. It'll be the best birthday dish you could imagine on a day where the American economy and work system is so bad she has to work on her birthday and she doesn't really have a choice. Can you stop embracing the boss, Waffle?
What do you mean? Is she Celine?
She just fucking said that she...
I moved off my console.
Have you got an emote on your bot?
Yes.
Of course you do.
Oh my god, where am I?
1, 2,
You and T-Mobi.
3, 4. Oh god. Middle.
Like,
1, 2, 3, 4. Middle.
Waffle just wants the ERP with living meat.
like the arms appeared, I was looking at very.
To be honest, with what she was doing there, I was kind of wondering if she wanted to ERP with Death. I'm like, if you want to take my charge from me, Waffle, that's very brave of you, but...
Yeah. Also, Roy, to go back to your earlier comment, I was like, she's got something to show
Background.
in that game. She has an ass in that game.
That's fair.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Yay.
best ones, East-West chakrams.
Oh, I hate it. Well, but then again, I have fucking light speed, so why do I even care? I'm basically 9.
Nisi and elements. Now. Yes,
suck
get your
this
food
up.
here. Waffle, you're late lightning. And I wouldn't ERP that factor, but I would move.
Can you deal 100 kick damage?
No, but it can move and do damage at the same time.
Oh, up, mate.
Illumination and missiles. Keep chat clear for Night and RA, because Night's a quiet one. Bless her.
First. Second.
Nisi pass, yoink. Get ready for elements. Verdict's out, DPS, do your checks. Plasma shield. DPS, resolve Nisi, and get ready for the final elemental jammer. Thinking of you, Vortex Seth, wherever you are.
Not here.
Yes, not here. Or sort of here, he's kind of here. DPS line off, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Why the fuck do I keep getting on?
Alright.
Oh. The lightning didn't proc TBM.
That's actually kind of something.
What's the mechanic, right?
Right.
I know, it's not like this is ultimate or anything.
I mean,
I'm just saying, dude, I want to remind you that, like, if you need a TBM props, when always take your back. I'm just saying. Like, her fucking auto took pop TBM, dude. It's hilarious.
Beware, Brute.
Yeah, Brute is pretty damn low. His did a number on him.
He's gonna jump.
She really like went hard on that like bitch mentality that she has. You know, Bruce, he's a sensitive boy.
Here's a problem.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Be like that then.
Morph gets the sorry, not Morph. Not Morph. Roy gets the save MP. Okay.
On one side I'm excited, and the other side I'm not. Because this also means I can get an extra con.
Alright guys, you know the drill. Pox, focus targets, big robot.
The kid gets a spear for a spear.
Ermregard.
Ermigerd.
Fucking hell. That one went down so quick, my fucking bow shock almost wasn't enough. Bye.
The con seem to be loving.
Well, she's not nearly, so.
That doesn't have anything to do with the con. The cons do what they want.
Inception!
Hi.
Okay.
That was
It's okay, I got the moves. I got fancy feet.
Pretty sure that was supposed to be me going south now because I had the fire one, but okay. I'm pretty sure, I think.
I'm sure it was me.
Well, we made it work. Pull them out. Here's you have restraining order, you're getting everything special.
Kiss is loved by the con.
I'm good. Sprint is my friend. I missed Saul for half a second, sorry. Good job, 3-minute boss.
Nope.
Okay. Alright guys, here comes Wormhole. Eyes on A. Get to your spot.
Turn him!
Focus up.
Why did it turn?
Yeah! Fuck you!
Grim is griefing on melee.
Trying to space and north, sorry.
And you fucked me over a positional, which lost me Raiden.
Go over.
What's that?
Yes.
I got hit! Wasn't me!
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, was that you, Waffle?
Also, was Cruz supposed to dash diagonally across the arena there?
He was not. Was 5 going south for some reason?
Who was 5? It was 5.
I don't think anyone died, but I was just like, why is he going for himself?
Well, come on, guys.
Whoever
it was
soaked
5.
the puddle before me, but I don't know who. I don't remember who that was.
I was 8, so I can't answer that.
I
one.
was,
I was
3.
7.
6.
What happened?
What happened, Waffle, is use... Okay, obviously means they free the tank, so we don't count, but here's the thing, Waffle, right? You survived the stack. You were the only non-tank to survive the stack. What do you think that means?
I mean, I also.
It was the only
survived-
person on full health.
Wait, was that the reason why?
I think so.
Can we confirm
Also-
everyone actually got hit by that?
Well, I see Alexander Prime uses Incinerating Heat. Siegfried, Roy, Krim, Morb, Nye, Ari, me, and Kiz got hit.
Was there a healing cock-up then?
I did my Rapture and the Seas. I don't really have time to do anything else.
Yeah, was there, as far as I'm aware.
I'm gonna check that. And yeah, so who was number 5 on Limit Cut as
No,
well?
the shield. For some reason, apparently. What is happening?
You didn't have a shield, did you, Roy?
No, because it stayed on the fucking. It has all their cross hotbar apparently. I'm seeing right here.
So it was your fault then. Okay. But no, okay, if it did go diagonally, who was number 5 on Limit Cut? Come on. And the answer says somebody was
What
number
happened?
5.
It was me.
Waffle, did you go south with number 5?
Yes. Southwest.
Why?
That's not the place it goes.
No, it's not.
No,
It's not.
it goes to number 1, which is north.
Waffle 1 and 5 have number 1. So
Yeah,
what happened,
number five
Waffle,
and
is you caused a dash diagonally across
Diagonally.
the arena.
Yep. Alright, got it.
I believe you really got away with it.
I'm also surprised. I like saw it dash diagonally. I was just like, huh?
As a reminder again, the number 1 has 1 and 5 limit cut. Number 2 has 2 and 6 limit cut. And on this side, so opposite number 1, this is 4, 3, and 7. And on the other side, opposite 2, this is 4, 4, and 8.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking, wow, that sacrament was really close to me.
You know what I happen to know this, Waffle? You were not facing out with your cleave, and it nearly hit me as a result. I'm amazed at
Yeah.
you.
I'm seeing some cleaves going really close to the bottom. Scares me
Yeah,
sometimes.
so like, for example, Waffle, right, because I was at 3, right? And you came to my one when you shouldn't have, right?
Yeah.
So I did mine at 3, blah blah blah, faced this way, then I moved off. You came here, and instead of facing the way I'm facing right now, you faced this way.
Yeah, sorry. I was a bit distracted because my audio cut out, so that's kind of
Okay.
why. But yeah, it's not really a good excuse.
Probably because you face that way, the dash didn't clip anyone.
No, but it nearly made me pee a little.
Okay, we can take that risk. I'm joking. I'll get it.
Admittedly, if I had died there, I wouldn't have mattered, because my part was done, I wasn't doing a puddle, so... Alright, we're good to go again? Yeah, short pulls, guys, because we're getting further and further.
Yep.
Let's live in liquid time.
Basically,
Mhm.
makes me.
Yeah, but the problem is Phase 2 is also kind of boring as well now.
I mean,
Okay,
I enjoyed
quickly.
Phase 2 more than Living It.
And you know what the
I mean,
sad
so is
reality
most of Phase 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if before the end of the fight, all of Phase 3 even Wormhole becomes kind of boring. Or at least, maybe not necessarily kind of boring, but at least routine.
Man, it would be a shame if the worry was.
I mean,
Was the case.
Wormhole is still a little clenchy, mainly because it's easy to fuck it off.
I don't know. It just feels like routine.
I wouldn't. It's gonna be routine soon.
Depends on
However,
on the one you get.
I'd say it's gonna become routine faster than what something like Heaven's Fall came with me. Definitely. But it's not quite routine just.
Nope.
You guys know which number I've gotten in the last 2?
Come on, we know more. We know. You keep telling us.
I just find it funny.
This time I got an even. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, if Moby gets another number, we clear?
I was actually a little worried about something there, because I was number 3, right, which means I could have baited third, right? And I didn't, but the problem is that like, the puddle was so high up, it was actually covering half of the red orb, and I was like, I couldn't go exactly on it, so I was a little confused at what to do there.
Good news though, I did get today the Brute Justice jump, and I did it correctly, so catch that.
That's good. You know, the more one-hole pulls we see is good, because it's more practice on it for the team overall.
Yeah.
And eventually all of the team will have done all the numbers. Like, I think I've done all the numbers now. I don't know if I've done them all correctly, but I've definitely done them.
I'm not sure.
I've not really gotten 8.
Yeah, I got the brute jump once? That's when you guys told me the wrong position.
Stay on him. Eyes on A, not 1, A. Check your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. You and me against the wall, right? Middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. Here come chakrams. Game's over, let's go. Order has been restored, guys. I'm not bored of that. Go.
Good.
DC and elements now. Come on, now. Show me how World War II Germany did what they called lightning warfare.
I mean, we attacked the Polish.
Yeah. Enumeration and missiles, and then Jesus. Enumeration and missiles. I swear I didn't do that on purpose.
What happened?
Blessed fault, that's what happened.
First, second.
Easy pass. Get ready for elements. Verdict's out, blah blah blah, DPS, blah blah blah, anything. Plasma shield, whatever. Kill it more, fire it up. DPS, resolve the shit, and get ready for the last elemental jammer. Still thinking of you, Vortex.
You know, what am I imagining when he says that? The Wolverine picture touch meme.
DPS, line off. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Hey, Bahamut. That's a gun.
Did you just not say Bahamut?
I said Bahamut.
Why?
Come on, man, I never thought this phase would get boring. I never fucking thought this phase would get boring, for real.
And yet here we
Oh,
are.
it has. Whoa, Brute's way higher.
Yeah, how did that happen? They were actually quite equal earlier.
Because I was on one that I'm not usually on.
It's not you, well, the Red Mage doesn't deal damage. Don't be silly. I'm kidding.
This man living in the past, talking about Vortex and Red Mage they deal damage.
My ego.
Just be gentle on Jason.
What was that? Hit blasting zone
But I
on him?
wanna-
Don't kill him!
Alright, yeah, guys, single targets on Brute, for real.
Whoa!
Yeah, the dogs are gonna finish him off, don't worry.
No, he's
It's
harmless
okay, we're gonna-
anyway. We're okay.
So easy on him, and I'm like, but right, blasting zone goes, bro.
I
Like, he
don't
was
have
super
single
safe.
target at that point.
It do be like that.
Yeah, I think he was locked anyway, so it was fine. I think. You guys notice that sometimes he's kind of like, he's skipped like one whirlwind, and then sometimes he's like, nah, I want to do the second one.
I mean, he locks once he starts the pass, basically.
Alright, pucks and focus targets.
Forgetting I fucking can't waffle enough.
I lie down. All yours.
Yeah.
Alright, Inception, let's do it.
I'll tank him. I'll tank him so good for like 5 seconds.
You do that, man.
Awful.
Be alright.
Krim,
Yeah, we need to cross
you
it
need to
off.
go, Krim.
Yeah. I was like, why are you moving up though?
I'll put mine a bit later, Roy, just in case.
Yeah.
I'll sprint my way over, I'm good.
I got you.
Thank you.
But yeah, Krim, you were the upper
I
ult,
was,
so
yeah, I was, but I'll talk about it in a second, Roy, don't worry. And
you were not crossing off it.
It's okay, focus.
Three-minute buffs, get them up. Oh, I wish they could go instantly for my dogs. I wish they could. But that's okay.
I think they had the directed buff.
I know. Can't foreclose those pixels, okay.
No.
Go King, and I won't turn him, I won't face him north, don't worry.
Yeah, because that vote happens when I'm going for position or something.
Right, wormhole, you guys know what to do. If your spot size on A, focus up. Concentrate now. Rip me. No. Nice, good job. And don't burst, Prem. Do not burst. Do not burst, Mega Holies. On the mob, guys. Okay, looking good. Here we go. Eyes on A. Lights out now.
Three, 4, 5,
Horizontal.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Good job, guys. Clean. Alright, start building your resources. We've got plenty of time. Exactly. Do you want the boss? Do you want the LB on this one for the light and dark mode?
Sure. What is it? A 3-second mark?
Yeah, do it 3 seconds. Yeah, it's good enough.
Just hurt.
To the middle, and then take a chill
My
hit.
lilies.
And out. It actually makes a nice contrast, Dark Force and Divine Judgment. I used to love it in A12.
Appropriate for the expansion.
Also, Moby, I'm just gonna use a star here, horoscope, so we'll probably be full health by the time we get in.
Yeah, that's a good
Will you
idea.
have it back up for the start of it, right?
Well, the cutscene takes a minute, and the cooldown of star and
Oh yeah, true.
horoscope
It's not, I keep forgetting. It's not 90 seconds anymore.
Oh
is it?
look, now it's prettier!
Amazing.
See?
That's
Almost full
perfect.
health.
Rule number 2. Alright, let's try this again. Remember, motioning stillness first, then the beacon. I'll do the calls, and then motioning or stillness again. And then as soon as that's done, get into clock positions, optical sights. Remember more of your dead center. Remember Siegfried, we're rotating clockwise. Motion, keep going. Get in position. Stop. Where was our beacon?
Batari.
What now?
Yes?
Can I try it?
Huh.
Yeah, I think we definitely need shields for that.
No, I got hit by 2.
Yeah, basically if there's dead people, it follows the same rules as like...
Seeing more?
Oh god, oh god, oh we might actually see it.
Oh, fate progression.
Pay attention to your clones if you can, guys, if we'll see them. I don't know.
Well, I can see mine.
Ooh, what does Ari got? Let's see.
That's
Nothing.
Oh.
And
Motion?
Ordained still.
Motion?
Oh, motion, yeah.
This is actually great, though. This is great for fucking the fact that we're streaming.
Oh, and
shit.
shared sentence.
Sorry, you have shared sentence. It's motion shared sentence. I think I saw
The safe spot is by Morb.
I think it's at A. It was at A.
You need to tuck in a bit more,
Yeah.
Ari.
I think the safe spot was
shit.
at A.
Keep moving, Mole.
Keep moving, more jump in place,
More,
more
more.
jump in place, jump you have to.
yeah, now I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
And Mob, I think you got aggravated the start from the animation.
I got a lot of shit.
Yeah. I also saw a stillness appear on me.
Yeah, but was it still
Yeah, at the end there.
Right, I think I know why I died, because I was thinking too hard. I had one of the dark force marchers, and I shouldn't try to keep facing him north there. If that happens, I should have just bolted immediately.
Yeah, you do.
How did Kiz die, though?
He walked into the light beacon. Right?
Yeah, she walked into me.
Alright. I'm going to count that as being good enough to talk about fake calibration. So here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to go on break, 5 minutes now. Then we're talking about fake calibration alpha.
Okay.
Cool.
Well,
No, we
I
haven't
already
done-
did a pretty good demonstration, but yeah.
I know we haven't done optical sights clean yet, but at least now we know we need shields for it as well.
The problem also was that if somebody is dead, I got hit by 2 of them.
Yeah, that's more the problem than the raw damage. If we have 2 4-people stacks, that doesn't necessarily require shielding.
Also, I did learn something else interesting for us, Siegfried. My bollard was up a hell of a lot sooner than I thought. I checked, my bollard was ready to go again. But when we were seeing those optical sights. So, that's way sooner than I thought it would be. I'm going to assume then your Living Dead should be ready as well. So this means we get the freedom to choose whether we want to mitigate the first busters or invul them instead.
I do not think Living Dead is up at that point.
Should be close, I would have thought.
I would have to look at the time.
cooldown.
I was busy with other things, but I do not think so. Because of the timing that it happens in P3.
Well, presumably I'm going to take the first buster, but that means I can bollard it, which will obviously then boil down to what's better for overall team damage. But yeah, we'll worry about the buster in a bit. Because the first buster is going to be after fake calibration alpha.
Yeah, I mean, you have him there anyway, don't you?
Yeah. It's just obviously, if we mitigate it, that is going to involve a double swap. So you take the second hit, and then I vote back after you've taken the second hit. But if I invul it, then I take the entire thing, and you swap only at the very, very end of it.
Yeah, during the cast spell of the big
The
hit.
second one, yeah, remember it's a double cast. So.
Yeah, it's always the same order though. There's like capital punishment and then the...
And then ordained capital punishment.
Yeah. Easy clap. It just tries to be Akmon with an extra ribbon on top.
To be fair, it's a cool name though for a buster. I do like it. And it's basically reverse Holy Scourge, so, you know, I guess it kind of appears in this fight. Kind of.
Fuck.
Hey, Roy. Hey, Roy. Divine Judgment's kind of easy, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie. No, I was paying attention to the damage towards Yang, you know, when he's got like +9 damage stacks, and I was thinking, gosh, this isn't hitting that hard. I was expecting a bit worse, you know. I was expecting it to be a bit more clutch. I know, no, yeah, you guys are doing great, but like, it's just, I feel like at that point, you should be more struggling to control it. It feels a little, it doesn't feel as clutch as it should for a soft damage and rage, you know, at that point.
We have a lot of mitigation.
The values never looked like they were lowering at that point, like it was always hitting for the same amount, even at that point. Oh no, well done, of course, it's just, I guess I'm saying I'm just a little disappointed in it now that we've gotten cozy with it, you know?
Imagine being disappointed by a team mechanic.
Feels like we figured it out a little too quickly, though, didn't we? Like, oh, we didn't really have to tweak or adjust anything. But yeah, but there's still that sense of, like, it really didn't have much prog to it, did it? Oh, true, yeah, it's designed for people who, like, just don't know how to fucking hit buttons. Which is a lot of people. So what you're saying is I trained you boys well then, and that's why it's a joke to us. Yeah. I pressed mine, I'm pretty sure mine was correct. I hit Reprisal around the 5th stack, which I believe was accurate. I'll double check quickly up. No, it's my Reprisal there. His comes afterwards, because he's using Reprisal for the Mega Holies. Oh, mine's only 87, are you sure, Ron? Because when I was checking there, right, when you called 5, we didn't have any mitigation running at that point. Do you want me to check that quickly? if you want me to delay the reprisal even further, that's fine. If you guys are okay with it, if that's all part of the plan. So yeah.
Really want to.
Maybe I missed something. I could have sworn I didn't see anything, but. Well, that's because you're still in neutral sec, so that compensates.
No, I go into neutral sec around that.
By the way, can I request something?
Depends on the request. Go on.
So, like, fit calibration, both alpha and beta seem fine to me. But I know that I'm probably going to mess up stillness and motion a bunch of times. Can someone shout it for me? I know I'm kind of crunching it, but...
That waffle, that's my job, don't worry.
Yeah.
Every time there's an extreme caution mechanic, that's what it is, extreme caution, I always call it.
Yeah, the motion and stillness is the same for all the players during calibration, so only one person needs to call it out there.
Yeah.
So in other words, I mean, I've always in the team called extreme caution. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Grim, we don't 5 stack.
Okay.
Because you were using that on that pool to that 5 stack.
So, to double check, Roy, you're calling specifically, are you calling the damage stacks or the actual waves? Just
the actual wave.
Right. So wait until should I drop it just as you're about to call 7 or after you've called 7?
So before I call 7.
Right, so
the mitigation is for 7 and onward.
So wait about half a second after 6, would you say?
If I call 6, then your GC do it as soon as.
Okay. So that's usually around the time either Cruz is literally about to die or he's already dead at that point.
No, at that point
damage can vary.
No, he should be dead.
Damage can vary. I mean, you're probably right.
At wave 7, Cruz should be dead, else we're not making.
You know what? I can't actually tell who's between the two of them now. Like, Cruz is obviously not much, but I kind of felt like Brute went down really quick when we focused on him.
No, he didn't.
Also,
we still got wave 12.
Looking for the tank busters in the last phase, if you're going to mitigate the first one, we'll be able to use an Adel there, and then me and Waffle will be able to Adel the irresistible graces as well.
To be honest, it's really down to Morb and Roy what they want, but we'll talk about the buster in a bit. Because again, we gotta get through fake calibration alpha first. Alright. Okay, alright, so first things first, just before we do quickly go into alpha, is just to make Ordained the beacons a bit easier, rather than the team standing south of Alex, it might be wiser if you stand more closer to the middle of the arena, because you don't know if you're going to be the dark or the light beacon. And obviously, as the final word goes out, motion and stillness starts happening. Now, if it's motion, that's easy to get to your spot, but if it's stillness, you're risking death at that point. But you still need to get to the spot.
Yeah, and don't sprint because you'll be sprinting with the
yes,
if you're getting
as I
close.
discovered, yeah. So I think rather than standing south of Alex, I think it might be wise that everyone, including me, I'll try to keep him facing north while moving in as well. That everyone stays as close to the middle as possible.
Still gonna pre-position some. I'm sorry.
It is actually. I think it would be safer.
Why if you get the north one though? If you get the light beacon. But then if it's stillness, that happens right afterwards. You have
time to go there, Chris.
Not that much time.
You have enough time.
If you say so.
Looking at the time.
Well, I'm making a suggestion. It's up to you guys if you want to follow along or not. I'll only make it a directive if we start to have problems. Huh?
Yeah, you have 2 GCDs to get there.
That's more than enough.
Okay. So yeah, obviously we know what to do for optical sight. So the only thing we really learned about that was, yeah, we definitely need not just max HP but shields. I'm assuming.
No, we need everyone alive. That's the thing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm alive, I can use that all day.
Yeah, basically.
Do you guys want a reprisal for that as well? Means that Craig can probably rotate them.
I'd rather have reprisal for the stacks.
We have both, Roy.
Okay, then.
We have 2 addles and 2 reprisals. We can addle and reprisal spread, and then addle and reprisal the stuff. It's just a matter of it.
Depends. Do we still have addle and reprisal for races?
Yes, boy, they're ages away.
Okay.
They're literally ages away.
Technically, you can cover it in one Adel if you time it at the end of the cast bar.
We can, but we don't really need to, though, do we? I mean, we can do that if you guys do want to do it for the Buster, but let's talk about that in a bit. Okay, Fate Calibration Alpha. So, alright, first thing you saw is as Fate Projection goes out, guys, you have to find your clone. You have a nice little fucking arrow next to your character. We all saw the arrow on Ori, right? That was showing the direction of where his clone was. And you want to move close to it so you can track them as well. Right, everyone with me so far? Okay, so basically what is gonna happen, right, during this mechanic is you're going to watch your clone get a debuff or a series, usually just the one, and they are going to fail it, right? The fact that they're going to fail it is irrelevant. What's important is you're going to see what they have. So I don't know, assuming you guys were paying attention, Ari saw that his particular clone there had Shared Sentence. And then the order goes like this, right? The first thing that happens is it's going to be motion or stillness. That will always be the first thing. Then the debuffs will resolve, and then the Mega Beams were going to happen. We all noticed the nice big fucking collection of Perfect Alexander clones that were sitting on the outside of the arena.
Yep.
Yeah. 3 of those are casting Mega Beam. 1 of them is not. What the fuck is the other one doing? Is that the one casting Ordained Motion and Stillness?
I don't know if he's casting it, but it's nothing that you need to worry about.
Yeah. But that one is important though, because basically there's going to be 2 safe spots, and there has to be, that are opposite each other. And the reason for that is because one of these players, as we've talked about before, for those who do know A12, has Defamation. Now, for those who have done A12, you remember how Defamation works and for why there has to be 2 safe spots. Okay. Basically, let's talk where most of the party is going to be first, then, right? So let's assume right here was the party safe spot, right? You have to divide the party into 2 sides.
Yeah, it was in between A and 2 last time, so that makes it easy. That would mean Shared Sentence here, and Aggravated Assault here.
Yeah, basically.
And people without debuffs go into Shared Sentence as well here.
If it's motion first, you just jump in place, so you don't try to fuck around too much of the movement. You just jump in place. If it's stillness, put your controller down, scratch your balls. I don't really care. Right, and the same is true for the person who has Defamation, which I think it's only the Defamation player on the other side, right?
Yep.
Right, so the debuffs we're going to have there is we're going to have Aggravated Assault, Shared Sentence, and Defamation. I don't think we have a House Arrest or Restraining Order there, but Waffle, you can confirm or deny for me. Yeah?
It was only up here on the second.
Okay. So, let's break this down then. Let's talk about the debuffs. It's easy enough to see Ordained Motion and Stillness. That's fine. So let's talk about the debuffs, right? So, if you have Shared Sentence, you know where to go. If you have Aggravated Assault, you know where to go. How many Aggravated Assaults are happening here? Is it 2 of them?
Yeah.
If you have Defamation, you know where to go. You can just go opposite the party if you can't find a safe spot. It will always be opposite the party. That's on the edge, to clarify, in case the Mega Beams weren't a good indicator of that. Okay, so if you have nothing, that means you're going with the Shared Sentence. Is this clear enough for everyone? I'll assume that's a yes.
So when we're getting to our clones, we're just checking for the color of the sword and the size of the wheel particle effect.
Yeah, basically, your clone's going to do a little run around, like, they don't know what to do, right? Then motion or stillness is going to happen. Gold/white, whatever, is motion. Black/purple, whatever, is stillness. Simple enough. Then as soon as that happens, the temporal stasis debuffs will resolve, and then the Mega Beams will go out. That's the order exactly. Oh, and there's also another Ordained Motion or Stillness right after that as well.
It will be the opposite one.
It'll be the opposite one, yeah. So you don't need to think too hard about it.
Yeah, okay. And the big wheel particle was shared?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think we got to see Defamation there. Did it show up on any of the dead bodies?
No, it won't show up on the dead body.
Morby got rest and he got an aggravated assault, it seems.
Okay. Alright. So the big trick here, guys, again, the debuffs are relatively easy to spot as long as you keep your eyes on your clone. The big trick here is finding the safe spot. Now, the problem is that it's kind of hard with camera adjustment. So I'm trying to think, is there a good way to properly spot from an angled point of view to see where the safe spot is?
I did manage to see it last time, so
Yeah.
only one person needs to see it, actually.
Yeah. So do we want to go by the rule of whoever sees it can call it?
Huh?
And to clarify as well, we want to keep a rule for this too. The defamation player always goes on the same side as the clones. The party always goes on the side opposite the clones, because the side opposite the
Well,
clones has the biggest space.
For calling the safe spot, since they're not exactly on the marker, maybe just call out 1, 2, 3, 4, counting from the left.
We could do, yeah.
So in this case, it would have been the third one. That was safe. The third Alex that was safe.
Oh, actually, no, a simple way to think about it, guys, if you keep your eyes on the clones is, just look for the one that doesn't fire a Mega Beam. That's where the safe spot is. What opposite it, to be precise.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
casting
that's what I
animation
was
is
saying,
when
you
they
know.
have like their arms up and they have like a particle effect around them. What does that look like?
I think all four of them have the particle effect, because he's casting motion and stillness as well. I think.
No, sorry.
Just the one where no beams are coming from. That's the
Yeah.
safe one.
You will see the beams before they go off, but they won't deal any damage, basically.
Yeah, we will see the beams go off during the preview. Yeah, so you just look for the one that isn't casting a beam, and that is in front of him is going to be where the defamation player goes. Opposite him is going to be where the rest of the party goes. Left and right. Left, shared sentence. Right, aggravated assaults. And that's it for Fake Projection Alpha. Yeah, that's real, or Fake Calibration Alpha. That's really it for the first one. Any questions? Oh yeah, no, after that's done, if you do it right, yeah, be ready for motional stillness. That might catch us, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, I think it happens at the same time as the debuff trigger.
The first one does, I believe, more, I think. And then about the second one. I think the
It's
second one
like
times with the
instant.
med beams, I think.
I think it's the second one, because I did the motion, and then as the debuffs went off, I see the stillness happen on me as I died.
Okay. Well, we'll find out one way or the other, won't we?
Alright.
Any questions, Dan? No?
Wait, what was the thing we were discussing?
Yeah, it's according to anime, it's like the ordained motion or stillness. 3 seconds later, the defamation, shared sentence, aggravated assault, and the motion and stillness at the same time.
No. And I'll clarify once more, so keep this in mind as best as you can. For those who are unsure, when you're tracking your clones, the order will be motion or stillness, then debuffs, then the Mega Beams, and at the same time the other one, but you know, the other ordained motion or stillness. But again, you don't have to think about that one. If you see motion first, the second one's always stillness, and vice versa. So that's the order of things to look for. Motion or stillness, debuffs, Mega Beams. Is that clear enough?
Oh, I saw like a picture of the safe one, maybe, if I can get it correctly.
In general, if you can try and keep your eyes on your clone while also keeping your eyes on the Alexander clones, that would be preferable, if you can adjust your camera that way. But again, we only need one person to call the safe spot. We'll call the party safe spot specifically. Do not call the defamation safe spot. It's not necessary. Defamation safe spot is always opposite the party one. All the time.
Call out the Alexander, that's safe, and you know it's the, you have to be across. Yeah, got picture. In the picture you see here that the third Alex is moving a bit, that's the safe one. He's casting something else, and right after that all the other 3 will do the increment beams.
Sort of like Siegfried was alluding to, there is a difference in animation. The three of them casting Mega Beam, they're kind of leaning forward, if you guys can see that in the picture.
One of them has their.
The one that's moving in the picture is the one that's safe. That's casting something other, and it's. Let's see if I can get the beam.
You say moving.
The
I'm
casting
seeing
animation has them balling their hands into fists, I think. It does look like that.
And a second picture.
Yeah, it's the one, in this case, the safe one is the one between 1 and A, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
There's
so.
also not glowing as well, which is probably handy.
Okay, so no glow and he has his hands open.
And let's see if I
Yeah, he
can.
looks like he's just kind of like doing a lazy T-pose.
I mean, they all look like they have their hands open.
Yeah, that's there. The other three are on standby, and this is as the.
No, I know why. No, I know why Siegfried is thinking that, because they're not casting the Mega Beams all at the same time. They go in an order. So the one Siegfried is pointing out, like he's already started the full animation for it. The one next to him, he's only winding it up.
So what is it? The first picture you see that the third Alexander, counting from the left, is doing an animation. That's the not segment. That's the whatever ordained thing. And the other, in the next picture, you see that the other three are doing an order, basically segments. They're punching the fist down and doing a beam.
Now again, the order that they actually do the beams in, we don't give a shit about that. We only care to find the one who's not casting Mega Beam. That's all. And then the first picture shows that quite well, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, the animation for segment seems to be him punching his fist down.
Okay.
Okay, last thing, in case we do happen to see past Fake Calibration Alpha tonight, I just want to, because what will be following that will be the first Tank Buster. Now I'll quickly go over it just for everyone present, especially my healers. Here's how the Tank Buster works, right? It's a 2-cast attack. It's like a reverse Holy Scourge. The first one is Capital Punishment. And that is basically, he finishes the cast, and then 3 attacks are going to go quickly back to back on the tank. Kids, if you remember Flaming Scourge, it's a bit like that, just for a tank instead.
So basically what triple that fucking Laha Bread does in
Yeah,
Chrysalis.
basically. However, while those lasers are going out, he will be casting Ordained Capital Punishment on the same tank, and this is the big, singular, vanilla Tank Buster that also has a physical vulnerability. Now, there's 2 ways me and Siegfried can handle this. I discovered my Bollard was available again. We can basically option 1 is we can invul with good timing for both attacks, and then just do a classic swap on the cast of the second one, right? Option 2 is we mitigate, is we do a double swap. So the first hit's mitigated. Me or Siegfried swaps during the cast of the first one. They take the second one, and while that cast is being done, we swap back. Now, which one we do there is really up to you two, because I will be taking the first one.
How many Tank Busters?
4, I believe.
No, 3.
Is 3, and we have 2
never
involves,
mind.
essentially.
Yeah, so there is one that you can use all your mitigation on, and the other ones you involve.
It's really about which one do you guys want as the freebies.
Yeah, the one thing is, if we mitigate the first one, we have an add-on we can use there, spare.
Yeah.
You won't be able to do that on the later ones.
If we do that as well, means Siegfried can throw every single cooldown at them, simply because the last 2 can be handled with our own balls.
Sounds perfect. Let's do that.
Wait, Ari, is that mine or yours?
Waffle, you should addle that Tank Buster then, yeah.
The only thing I will offer to keep in mind is that Siegfried will be taking the second hit. I'll take the first one. Now he will take the hit better than me because he's a Dark Knight, and because I will not.
The first one is shared damage. You have to share it with 2 tanks.
Oh, is that one actually shared? You sure?
Yeah. It's literally like more.
Okay, and the first tank just moves out of the way. Then.
So yeah, it's shared with 2 tanks, and then
Okay.
it's provoke the second
Okay, well
one.
that's good to know. I didn't actually realise that, admittedly. But what I will say is, again, in terms of who to focus on for healing there, even with all our cooldowns, Siegfried will take the hit better than me because he's a Dark Knight, and it is a magical Tank Buster. It's the entire thing is magical, I believe. Actually, is the second hit physical because it gives a physical vulnerability? He did say he might have problems. Is the second hit physical? Is Ordained Capital Punishment physical? Because it gives a physical vulnerability. That would suggest it's physical, right?
No,
Not necessarily.
not necessarily.
It can
Heavy
also just be
magical.
for the
Both
auto
are
attacks.
both are magical. It's the
Okay.
auto attacks that
Okay.
are physical.
The point is, though, is that yes, it will be heavy. It will be heavy. Okay, assuming I'm going to assume it's magical then, because the whole thing looks magical. So I will take the hits worse, and that is also why Siegfried's taking the second hit.
So who's taking the main buster?
The main buster, and if we're sharing the first one, which we will be, then that means Siegfried will be taking the first main buster with his cooldowns, because he'll be sharing with the hits on the first one, and then the second one is going to hit him like a truck.
Okay, so we should focus on...
Yeah. I'm assuming with my Rampart, Heart of Stone, Nebula, and the benefit I get from Camouflage, that will be okay for me for just Capital Punishment, normal. As long as we're shared.
Moby, will you focus on Z? And I out. Grim?
Yeah.
Sure.
And just to give you an idea for the timing for the both of you as well, as the 3 hits are going out, so as soon as the 3rd hit is done, you have a window of about what I think is half a GCD to a GCD before the follow-up big hit comes from the second buster. So it's basically a test of, it's a tug of war HP. You've got to keep them as near max as much as possible. And I have seen tanks die to this in clear video, so don't take it lightly.
Yeah.
We just need to get a feeling for the timing of the buster.
Thank you for pooping on my leg, Susie. That gives me that's a great, blessing for the last hour. My co-tank is DC'd as well. Move your carrots as well, guys. Now again, I'm still expecting Fate Calibration to require some practice. I would be shocked, and I would also find it hilarious if we got it right the first time. Because no matter how it sounds simple on paper, we always need to get a feel for a mechanical effect.
I think first we need to get the...
It's simpler than Wormhole, at least.
For anything, we need Dark Knight, wherever he is.
I'm not too worried about the optical side spot, if that's what you were alluring to, because that was mostly getting feel for the timings for when the beacon happens.
Yeah.
What I fear more is spotting the safe spot and me getting there in time.
That's why I've suggested, if you're not sure you won't, because you don't really want to sprint it, then hover near the middle of the arena for minimal coverage.
I mean, I still need to follow my clone.
Oh, no, I was talking about beacons now.
Oh, I'm talking about Fate Calibration Alpha.
Yeah, it's just follow your clone while keeping an eye on the Alex clones as best as you can. Well, so while we're waiting on Siegfried, I will do a check for everyone then. Okay, I'll pick people at random. No, let's do you. Tell me, alright, Fate Projection Alpha has begun casting, your clone has appeared, you've got your eyes on him, right?
Yes.
What is the order of things you need to keep a lookout for?
First I need to look for either motion or stillness. Then I need to look for my buff. Then I need to look for the Alex clones.
Okay. Now you have Aggravated Assault. Where do you go?
Wait a second.
You're
The
missing
buffs
one.
go off
Nine.
before Stillness.
Are you sure about that?
No,
Yeah.
Not from what I
No.
saw.
no, it's first stillness or motion, and the second stillness or motion goes off at the same time as the buffs. Well, debuffs.
Yeah, that's what I saw as well, Waffle.
Yeah. I go if I have do I have aggravated assault?
Yes. Again, I'm not expecting you to randomly point out where the Alex clone is. Don't worry about that. I just need you to know.
I'm going
Okay.
to a call
Where do you
out.
go?
If there's a call out for a safe spot, then I go there, and I'm standing on the left, looking outside.
Looking outside. Okay, I'm glad you specified outside there. Yes, that is correct. Left looking outside or right looking inside.
By the way, can you
Well,
hit
let's
Alex
test for
during
you. Tell me the order of things, and you have no debuff. Where do you go?
Motion, sickness, stillness.
Yes, sickness, more sickness.
Then I see that I didn't get anything, and then I look for the safe spot. I go opposite of the Alex that did not fire a beam, or where the party is going, or something. And then I stack with the shared sentence on the left side, looking inwards.
Kiz, you have defamation. Tell me the order I can go.
Bonus, what's it, my thingamabobby? The sickness crap. We'll look at with B buff and then go to the opposite side called for the
Yeah.
safe
A simple
spot.
way to think about it is that if you have defamation, if you can find if you can find the Alex clone who's not casting it, you just go stand directly in front of him. Yeah.
Stand there and deal with motion sickness.
Yeah.
I like how we
I mean,
call it
guys,
motion.
do you want me? I can if you guys want, and this is something only half of the team will get. Like in particular, Kiz, Nye, and Ori as well. I believe it should be only those. I can go super old school, and we can go back to Hammer Time and Dancing Queen for us for it. You know, from one of our favourite fights.
Yeah.
For those of you newer who were unsure, basically back when we did Delta Scape on content, because XDeath had a motion and stillness mechanic with fire and ice, you know, the one everybody knows really. I always called ice as Dancing Queen, and fire as Hammer Time. It was fun, and it worked. I occasionally threw in Forever 17. I certainly felt a bit like that at the time. Not so much anymore now that I'm approaching 30.
You're holding us in the face of
He warned us,
living
he warned us this could happen. So, and we've already made some good work tonight, Roy. We can't complain that much.
but I don't want to look at living.
Yes, it's actually good that we started earlier, because otherwise we would start with this.
To be honest, that last play we had was really good because we got raw footage of at least one player seeing all the debuffs till the end, and that's valuable.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Especially with motion and...
Yeah, it's something we can look at just for the general timings if we're unsure when things happen. And also, we had, I believe, a perfect view on screen, assuming you were looking, Roy, of the Alex clones as well.
Oh, you saw the pictures I posted for the Alex clones.
Yeah, but did you save? You didn't save a video. Were those from the stream? No, those are from your POV, Ori. You didn't save a video, though, did you?
I do have the video from... I just barely got it clipped from the start of Calibration Alpha.
Roy, are you streaming?
I am screaming.
Were you last poll when we were all dead except for Ori and then Morb? Were you looking at the Alex clones? Did we have them on screen?
I'm not sure.
If you didn't, then Ori, I want you to save that video. If you did, then no need.
I don't know.
I can go take a look.
Oh, got nothing bad to do. We're waiting for our Dark Knight to get back.
I like your break screen, Roy.
Because you may have an influx of viewers right now. People just asked me for a link to a stream, so I gave them yours.
I don't even look at my chat during stream.
Oh, did you mention your? Oh, did you buy any? Did you happen to mention in your FC or Discord waffle that you were on the last phase of 2 and get them all excited?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
I bet you did. Because that's really when people start tuning into Ultimate streams when they're on the last phase. That's when they start really caring.
Yeah,
Everyone wants to see that first clear.
but now we're on the true last phase of waiting for Zeke to reconnect.
They're probably excited for you because they know it's your first Ultimate, right?
No, it's my second actually.
No, it's your first.
And it's that open.
It's your first because I don't see you sporting any Ultimate weapons or titles, my dear. But whatever helps you cope, I guess.
Wait, what is your first ultimate? What you think it? Ultimate?
Kate Westwind.
I see. It's okay, Waffle. You don't get
Guys,
any
I need,
rewards from
everyone,
that.
I need everyone with their Ultimate titles to stand around Waffle and remind her of her place.
I have titles turned off.
Oh.
Yeah,
we can just post the pictures.
Roy was not looking at the Alexes at all.
Alright, alright, save that video then, they'll be valuable.
Yeah. You were looking at the complete opposite side, actually.
Yes,
at the-
I don't suppose you're
I was
streaming, are
looking
you?
at the clone.
Yeah.
Where was you 2 minutes ago?
Did I miss something? You are streaming then?
Yeah.
Do you happen to be looking at the clones on like Roy?
No. I was watching Ari and Marby.
And
No, but did you by any chance, was the camera...
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I died too.
I know that for a fact.
So I was looking at them, so now I wish I'd saved the video, but it's too late.
like I
Is
was
it
just
too late?
focusing
I'm
on the
like,
mechanics
is it too
because
late?
I couldn't
I'm gonna
walk.
save the video. I'm gonna save the video quickly. Is it too late? Let me find out quickly. I do have it set to 30-minute save, so maybe it's not too late.
It's too late if you have it as 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's
won't
been
play,
way
yeah.
more than that.
Bollocks.
That's been exactly 35 minutes.
Also, Waffle, you're not the only last titles turn.
I'd wonder, should we use our time productively and maybe just for giggles talk about fake calibration?
It wouldn't be worth it because Zeke would be
I feel like if we do that, people are gonna overlap them in their mind,
Yeah,
and then
they
do
will.
beta by accident.
Yeah, it's never a good idea, really.
Just Fate Calibration Beta is basically Fateful Words with a bit of extra.
Yeah, it's not really, it's not harder, it's just different, because instead of using Ordained Motion and Stillness, it has basically a couple of more movement later on, after the debuffs, and it also has
Hey!
the mechanics. Hey, welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back, Zeke.
That took longer than expected.
No, it's alright, I know you warned us it could happen, so... But again, we've had valuable progress so far, so it's not too bad.
The character selected was not properly locked out.
Dad, you're still here.
It's still in the game.
You're still here.
Yeah.
Go look at Roy's stream if you want to see your character right now.
Huh?
Go look at yourself.
Well, if that message appears, it'll log you out automatically if you keep it there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting.
Oh,
No, you didn't.
logged
You
out.
didn't, you didn't miss anything, but do you want us to go over Calibration Alpha again for you?
No, we went over the entire thing.
I did a couple of tests for a few of the guys. Do you want me to do one for you for the order of things, or do you think you're good?
Sure.
Okay. Siegfried, you have no debuff. Start from alright, Fate Projection Alpha, start casting, you've got your eyes on your clone, go. Order of things you need to be looking for.
Okay. Look for Ordained Motion or Stillness. Stillness is the Dark Sword. Motion is the Light Sword. Then I look for either the stack. What is it? Shared Sentence? Or Aggravated Assault. And then I look for the safe spot on the Mega Beams.
Yeah, you can do it that way. Yeah, it works. Yeah. And to clarify, the shag sentence will always be on the left side of the safe spot looking inwards.
Yeah, and the people who have no debuff will be stacking with the Shared Sentence.
Basically, yeah. Again, guys, just in case, don't assume you don't have a debuff until the temporal stasis debuffs go out, because remember, the animation for aggravated assault can be quite subtle.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I was spoiled what's a bit subtle.
No. It's quite clear when you have aggravated assault, yes.
Well, make sure, well, before you assume if you have something or nothing, always make sure that you actually do see the temporal stasis debuffs until the end. Don't assume, like, too early that you have nothing, for example, or that could lead to problems. Again, it's not a big window, but yeah. I'm trying not to get thrown by the fact that your clone's going to fail it. Just imagine that your clone is like if you guys were NA pods. That's your clone. They're just running around, they don't know what the hell they're doing, they don't even know how they got here. They paid a lot of gil.
Player for one, but the one is everyone's clone. There we go.
We good? Are you good, Siegfried?
Yep, no issues.
Okay, alright guys, sell up your food if you need to refresh it, and I think most of us do actually.
Alright, let's get some good polls.
Alright, I'm gonna keep hard focus on that. I'm not gonna put raid silence on, but I'm gonna ask the team to tone it down a bit. Just so we can see if we can actually get a calibration alpha poll tonight. Because remember, with how far we are into the fight now, we don't actually have that many pulls left. We're over 10 minutes per pull now, past phase 3.
Late.
Parry the auto after the Buster Run, so you know.
I expect as much at this point.
Yeah. Waffle?
My fault.
Did you assume or just bad luck?
Nope, just bad luck.
We
Sorry.
need to have at least one Dole Wipe a night.
We were so close. Again, Waffle, if that does happen and you have bad luck and you notice it, call for me to stop. I can stop for half a second and help.
Yeah.
Just don't be afraid to call it.
Okrim doing 3 dolls at the same time.
Well, it looks something to do. I could be one of those tanks who doesn't do jack shit. If you want.
You mean like in P2?
Yeah! Actually. Can't even deny, dude. Like, I don't even know why I would reach the fucking denial. Like, even my tank buster doesn't belong to me. It belongs to someone else in the team.
Does it?
Yeah, the lightning, remember? It's okay, it's not really a tank buster, but you know what I mean.
It's just...
Yeah, it didn't break TBN that one time. It was a
The
bit
tank
weird.
mechanic thing does that goes on me, doesn't even really belong to me, and I don't even get the last one.
No.
That's all you chose when you said, I want to tank brute justice.
Imagine me thinking that the king of the fucking TM known for the most intense mechanics would actually have mechanics. Imagine.
Yeah, imagine.
Literally imagine.
Beginner mistake right there.
What's this mechanics thing you guys are talking about them?
Got him.
Nothing Waffle, don't worry about you. Going back. Meanwhile, T is just stumped up and was like, wait, who's is the only one doing doing actual mechanics? Always has been.
It's like, wait, you guys get mechanics?
Well, technically,
Yeah,
Brute, it's like he sets up all his mechanics first, and then they go automatically, like the elements and easy.
I know, man, but it lacks the punishment the elemental camera needs to
Lazy
always
boss.
You mean the capital punishment?
Oh, that's
Yeah. I hope that hurts at least, nice, so I can at least feel like there's a real buster in this fight.
They are real busters, just using in-rolls.
I guess, but
It
you
did
know
be like
what?
that.
You know how I feel about fights where they're so spaced out that I feel like half the time my cooldowns are just sitting there doing nothing. I hate it. And it's going to be even worse in Endwalker.
I mean, I'm happy because it takes less pressure.
Numbers! What less pressure? You mean zero pressure? It's binary. 1,
Less
2,
pressure on the...
3. You just want to put cast for 4. Middle.
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. Susie, do me a favour, I jump to the TV and peck through Justice. Make him do a mechanic.
I don't think...
Like, she's just chilling on my knee right now.
Chaperons. When if she can do anything.
Yes, okay.
North South Chaperons, the healer favourite.
Ugh.
Not so much the kid's favourite. Not a fan.
Because of the way moves cruise.
Oh, and just like last time that happened, kids. Me seeing elements, you're late lightning.
Back off.
You're first Waffle.
That's so...
Don't worry,
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
especially that.
Booty
It's
over
not like
here.
that.
Get your kitty booty over here, lightning, and shove that lightning bolt up my ass.
because most of the time when that happens you get a con.
Ah, fucking threw me.
Inundation and missiles, I guess.
Yeah, sorry if there was a delay, but I got a short spike. First. Second.
ACs, and then get ready for elements. Get your boss over here, please. I'll give you space, Chris. Ooh, careful, man. Verdict out, do your checks, guys. Shield. Okay. Resolve Nisei, and then get ready for the final elements. DPS sign off, Alpha.
Lightning isn't hit too.
It wasn't passed.
It did not hit me, no.
Nope.
It is.
Ah, if I'd been much closer, I would have not hitting him.
Was there a movement that took place at the last second?
Maybe, you know, a wank server ticks over this fight.
We'll don't try to track Cruz's movement, just try and track Siegfried's. Because don't forget, he's got to pull him further in. So. Oh yeah, kids, when you are last lightning, so there's more space with my behind us, do you want me to just keep fucking Blue Justice facing hard to the side? Would that be better for you?
Yes.
Okay. Just remember not to take Roy's spot or he's not going to show up about it.
I mean, it's more like I can't stand in line.
No, of course, Roy, but what I said is also true. You will not show up about it.
Definitely.
We just go back to Nai having all the lightnings.
Oh, I actually have a better idea if that happens, because something that might be nicer for you. I'll turn him hard around so you can have rear and flank, but I'll just move into his middle. You like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, you'd like that, you dirty little dragon bitch.
Are you sure you want?
I'm not sure why it had to go there, but what else?
Are you sure you want Brew to be even lower on HP?
Oh, well, he just...
Can I target fucking boss? Holy fucking hell, game.
Oh,
Kaput.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was weighing like so waffle. Did you want to give me a warning? Because I did actually have to stop that.
Oh,
yeah,
died.
my bad. The doll did die, yeah.
Well, because the thing is, it was there in the middle. You knew I was coming, I assume. And I was like, okay, I'll help, but you weren't saying anything. So...
dying doesn't mean.
I mean, maybe
No,
Waffle
I
also
didn't kill
just.
it. I think me and Waffle hit it at the same time.
Ah,
I mean-
but that's
I mean,
the whole
maybe-
point. Because she didn't say anything, you shouldn't have hit it.
Yeah, but I still had to stop, and I assume if I stopped, then... Because again, if I hadn't stopped, we would have wiped. So...
I mean,
So
maybe Waffle also just heard what you said before, and she was like, "I wanna wipe this."
I just need some communications there, to Miss Kitty Sprout thing.
Nope.
One day I will parry this boss now. One day. Maybe not
Not
perfectly clear,
Holy
but
fuck,
not
no.
today. Pokey poke.
100%.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is that you? Okay. Moving his fat ass. Doesn't it feel good to optimize Nature's Midnight?
It's amazing.
God, you are desperate.
Trying, okay?
I mean, she's not wrong.
At least I'm trying!
Imagine trying.
Look, Nye actually likes optimizing his men, and he gets to feel good about it, and yeah, I am trying.
I like
Yeah, I like it.
optimizing. I care about it.
And Nye cares, don't you, Nye?
I do.
Okay.
Excellent.
It's okay.
I like having a stronger weekend.
Gives you less anxiety about healers trying to kill you. Specifically Roy.
Well, that's not entirely true, but I get the feeling.
How many times have I let you die during the first phase? Not that many.
I expecting a
I'm still
serious output.
traumatized by
No,
Lightspeed
not
saying
zero.
it'll be fine, okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
Not, but you've done it in phase 2 instead.
Yeah.
Numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, middle.
Got him.
We good?
Yep, we're good.
I'm resin.
What happened, man?
I got clipped by the charge.
Obviously, because you were in the wall, but
Good thing I've ruptured.
here come chakrams. North-south chakrams. The healer special.
Good thing I used.
In open positioning special.
Oh, and just like last time, here's north-south. Guess who's late lightning? AC and elements. Now, your pass, quickly. Enumeration and missiles, enumeration and missiles.
First. Second.
Easy pass, and get your butt to makers. Wait, why is it still on Kiz? Is that normal?
Yep.
That is normal, yeah, never mind. I'm stupid. Okay. Alright, blah blah blah, resolve an AC, DPS. Right, I got confused there, I'm an idiot. I apologise. On my Mikas, you're doing it right, I'm stupid.
I stuck there because
No, yeah.
Yang's passing to you.
Was that good though with, yeah, DPS line up, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Was that good though, Kiz, with me facing into the wall like that? Come on together. Cruise is much higher, aka Brute is much lower.
Your powers of abduction never cease to amaze me.
Again, I'm trying. Alright, stop bullying, bro. Bully the tryhard.
Is it still higher?
Yeah, only a couple % though, it should be alright.
We good.
Well, you put the fast.
Okay. Again, focus targets on Alex and remember to pot. Follow that. All yours. Okay, Inception formation. Let's do it.
This time.
Yes, I know. Oh yeah, we never talked about it, did we? Now you have restraining order. Remember 3-minute boss?
No.
Okay. Okay, wormhole. Let's do this, guys. We got this. Eyes on A, get to your spots, and focus up. Let's go. Eyes on Alex. Okay.
Got Roy.
Oh shit. Just heal up, right? Maybe we can make this. Oh, I did it again.
Got Ari.
I'm popping this guy. Waffle. Oh god, oh god. Oh, this is gonna be tight.
I'll survive.
No, we lost Ari, oh god, we lost Ari.
Okay.
Well, one Bahamut less.
That's bad. Oh, fucking wrong cooldown.
1,
Roy has weight
2,
loss.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah, I see it.
9, 10, 11, 12, I'm out of mana. 13,
We're good.
Oh, I used the Adelaide I normally use on Mega Holy there.
Yeah, we switched the owls around, so...
Okay, so why did you run to our side?
I got confused.
How?
Press those buttons, my gamers.
I couldn't see where Alex was.
We need
The
burst.
DPS did though.
We need burst. Else we're not making it.
We are not making it.
Fine.
It's, we are
We are
doing
not
this.
making
No, we lost Ari, it was too much. Again? No.
Nah, but
Ari losing his burst there was too much.
I mean, we also lost divination. Never mind.
Yeah.
We lost divination and 3 cards. So
Well done, all you had to do was look south.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
couldn't
quick
tell
10 seconds
myself.
before we call.
Can you get a DC symbol?
I'm good.
So you get a DC symbol for a moment?
Yeah, the voice chat briefly cut out, but
is there a storm?
Yes, in 10 seconds.
Something?
Please cancel the countdown.
Why?
I
Sorry.
need to go to the toilet.
Sorry, I didn't hear Waffle. Sorry,
Thank you.
sorry, go on.
Is there a storm going or something?
no. I don't know what the issue is exactly. I need to talk to the provider.
So,
Yeah, like it started yesterday without warning and without any outside factor. So I don't know what it is. I suspected it might be the router dying, but I ran a scan earlier today and everything seemed in order.
okay. Well, I'm sorry, Morblood. Do you want me to not call for eyes on Alex there? Did that make things worse? Do you want me to not call that? Did that make things worse?
Call what?
When I said eyes on Alex. As in, did that make it worse? Is that why you got confused? When you couldn't find
No,
him?
I was trying to find Alex, but I couldn't see because it spawned in the middle as I was trying to look.
They've never spawned in the middle. What are you talking about?
Something spawned in the middle.
Nothing spawned in the middle.
Doesn't it spawn in the middle as the enumerations are going out?
Yeah, but you were already on the wrong side by that point. There was nothing in the middle. That's how we were able to
No,
clearly
that's the
see you were on
thing.
the wrong side.
It's the big shared buff going out in the middle.
It's generating heat.
Yeah,
I mean,
Moby, if it helps, while after wormhole,
Oh, yeah.
basically, just look at Alex and then move to the middle while looking at Alex. That's how
Yeah, that's what I do, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the party at the time, and the guys just got disoriented.
Alright. Let's go.
Siegfried is having a DC symbol.
Wait, again? Oh, shit.
Rip.
Well, that's a shame we almost made it as well. It was close. Just
If we would have,
the loss of divination plus the fact we lost Bahamut. Yeah.
I literally popped Return just like 5 seconds before I died.
oh,
Yeah, I had one more burst ready to. I was literally about to fucking pop a blasting zone as well. Oh, that sucks. And obviously, you know, because we had potted earlier, we couldn't exactly use pots. It's a good thing at least though you only ran out of mana. Just as. Well, at least we learned one thing, Roy. If the healer does die, we can still do it. It's a bit tight, but we can
if
do it.
Moby dies, no.
Well, no, yeah, because he's got the cure free burst healing,
Yeah.
so yeah. Well, at least we know if you die, it's not the end of the world. So.
Basically.
Well, for times like that, though, if you don't have any on you, I would consider running some Ethers.
I
if you
do,
think-
but the pot was still
Oh,
ticking
yeah,
down.
that's true. Yeah, they share a cooldown. Yeah.
So I either be safe and keep my Ether
No, no,
or
yeah.
my
that's-
pot.
Yeah, now we're at the point now where there's no point worrying about it.
Because
Oh, well, at least our wormholes have gone clean. Have we actually had? No, it was the one I fucked up at the start. That's the only one that got fucked up.
and kind of the one where he had an intercontinental dash, but nobody died
Well,
to
it didn't
it,
get
so...
fucked up. So yeah. Like, nothing actually went wrong.
True.
It's just kind of spooky.
But yeah, wormhole has been quite consistent.
Which is good. That's the important factor.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like wormhole got consistent way faster than Inception.
What are you talking about, Roy? Wormhole's the hardest ultimate mechanic, you know? Yeah, it's kind of sad to hear. But if you actually went and looked it up, you would hear that.
Or,
I actually fucking was replied to a post I saw on Reddit the other day. Right? I made a response. I forget if it was. I think it was on shitpost. I forget because I don't actually browse the normal subreddit. I haven't for years. It's a horrible. It's a fucking cesspool. And it was talking about the ultimates, and like some guy was talking about why like T was objectively hard and mechanically, and why it was a good standard for ultimates. And I just kind of lambasted him, you know.
yeah, at that point I just ignore people.
The sad thing is that I wish they were right. I really do. I'm not about it being standard, about this being the hardest. I wish they were right.
Like, if this is the standard of ult. Literally.
By the way, do we know what so far, especially in the openers and everything, of Perfect Alexander, what our group DPS is?
No, because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh. The problem is it's hard to tell because our openers only really end after Beacon now, I think.
Because it seems like the Perfect Alexander DPS check is an 80k DPS check.
Oh, come on, Knight, it's our team. We're gonna have to check for it.
I know, but since you were asking like what the percentages are we are expecting.
It's gonna be the Bahamut rule now. You can't have any deaths. That's it.
Sorry, did you say it's 80k?
Yeah.
Well, Alexander Prime is 94k, so
I think we destroy that.
yeah.
Waffle, from what you've seen of this team, are you honestly worried about the DPS check?
No, I'm really not. That's kind of my point.
I mean, we've been butchering DPS checks for several tiers now.
You can't really compare the DPS checks between the two phases because of the downtime.
Yeah. The fact is, Perfect Alex is the only fucking boss in this fight who actually has a decent bulk of HP to him.
We'll also have to decide prison order eventually.
I mean, I'm number 1.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm sure the team's going to be very happy at the point when we're talking about Temporal Prison, because that means we're literally moments away from the kill at that point.
I mean, I don't even have to talk about it. I'm number 1. Just in the heart of Alvin.
Probably gonna be.
I'm the biggest threat, so I get jailed for.
I'm probably gonna be 5, I suppose.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Roy, Morby, I guess.
Siegfried don't know, because it depends on where our burst is at the time.
Yeah, if it's no burst, it's probably Zeke first and then you.
If I have my no mercy off, I think Siegfried will probably go first, because my no mercy does more damage than his carbon spit window. But if he has, but I think he beats. If he has carbon spit, delirium. If he has carbon spit burst, delirium, and living shadow, I'm pretty certain that beats my no mercy.
If Mobby spams Glare, wouldn't he be stronger than either Krim or Siegfried?
Depending on if they are in burst or not.
So you have to remember now, like, even when I'm frozen, if I can get my doll off just before he's frozen, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. After that, it would probably be Nye, and it's gonna depend. I think I can still get one more Demi out if I do
the reality, alright, you're our strongest DPS, you're absolutely going to be last. You, if anything, on your rotation alone, you have the best argument to be last.
I think Sumner usually goes in, not the last, but the one before. I go in number 7 normally.
Pretty sure you're our war strongest DPS though.
Yeah, but usually the burst DPS is over by that point, and it's just putting up dots and have the melee finish it off.
I mean, if you or Kiz, well actually, I don't know, to be honest, Waffle, that might actually be, if there's an argument for you to get another melee combo, or another Scorch combo up, maybe you might go last.
The argument is that it would feel very cool.
Well, no, it's just mathematics, really. If you, by being last, can get off one more melee combo, that is, I think, at that point, the most damage we can get in a handful of GCVs. I think. Why is the overall, since we're waiting on Siegfried anyway, why is the overall potency of a Scorch combo starting from your first Enchanted melee kit?
Ooh, good question. Big.
Because it's 5 hits in total, right?
Yeah. The first 3 hits aren't like a full DCD, so those are kind of weird.
Well, you always do those 3, then it's Birthright over Holy, then you do Scorch.
Plus 470 plus 600, 700. A full melee combo is 2,280 potency.
Is that including Scorch?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just shy of 3,000, so that's pretty good. I think the only one who's gonna. I think at that point you're our one DPS who can do the most amount of damage in the smallest window. I don't even think his can top that. And I know Ari can't. His damage is more spaced out.
Right, it'll just depend on timings and where my shit is.
Yeah. And my dots will keep running when I'm present as well. So
Does the free keep attacking when you're present?
I think so. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I think usually Sumner goes into 7 because then you just finished up your last Bahamut or something.
I think the argument if Waffle can get one more melee combo off, I think she would be the wisest.
We need to see where her mana is.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to see where mana is and see where my jumps are all lining up.
Obviously, assuming that's not a thing, the argument is going to come down to Ori or Kiz. Now, the thing is, I have a feeling if it comes down to that argument, it's probably going to be Kiz going last, and the reason I think this is because, unlike Ori, Kiz can be a little more flexible with her burst at that point.
You know what would be pretty funny if we just killed it before anyone got jailed.
Is it actually doable? Is it actually doable?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
No, I'm talking. No, sorry. Let me clarify. I know it is now with obviously the new gear upgrades and the relics. Was it doable on launch though?
Yes, it was doable before relics.
Don't think I've ever actually seen it done. I imagine that's a full power speed 1 comp though.
Wait 1 second. When did relics come out?
So that's probably it was 5.1.1.
Okay, no, this clear is with an eye level 515 relic, so actually.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
I guess with the relics, because obviously we're not running the relics, so
I'm running a relic, but not the relic.
the T relic, the T optimized relic.
I'm not. Maybe I should.
No, right? They'll only make things worse, you know.
But
that.
I'm an Astro. I don't
Do you
do
remember Uwo?
damage.
Do you remember Uwo?
I mean, I don't do damage. It's fine,
Do
right?
you want to repeat Uwo in this fight?
I do
Because
more
that'll
healing if I
happen.
get the thing right. Right?
You want to
No,
completely miss the
no.
Linux so we don't have shit during phase 3, because that's what will happen, right?
But then my heals have more chance to.
Right. I've got phase 1 set up so I come out of it with a life ready to go. So I'm instantly going into life as soon as Cruise is down.
Yeah, if I don't end phase 2 with 2 bullets, my
And I am
my
going
opener at the
into
start of phase 2
Alex with
sucks.
life ready as well. I set that up as well at the end of Cruise and think, don't want more damage. This is set up just right at the minute.
What did you say? Jess? You
Yeah,
want
any more damage would screw me over too.
And this is what I mean, Waffle. Now that you understand this is paramount to why this is. Do you remember when I told you, like, as I've told all the others in the past, why when I said you don't treat Ultimate like Savage? This is one of 2 reasons. One, because obviously you don't go in with the greed mentality because you'll be punished for it. Secondly, because pushing an Ultimate tends to be a bad thing. Like, more often than not, because of the way phase pushes work in Ultimate, you are punished for pushing. Am I
If he
still...
got back soon, we're going to be out of time.
Well, if he gets back in the next 5 minutes, we still have 1 more pull in us. We ain't going anywhere yet. It's been a good night though, but we're not going anywhere yet.
Yeah, it was nice to see Alpha.
It was nice just to be clean on Wormhole, basically all the time except for the one pull I fucked up like a retard.
Yeah, and
It
if
was
I,
nice.
it made me think I fucked it up, and then it was like, oh wait, I was the dash after the clean.
It was nice, it was
So
nice.
it was fucked regardless.
It was
so I
nice
just
to
fuck
see
it.
Perfect Alexander on our second pull. Now, if we keep this up with Wormhole, guys, we'll have this fucking fight down in no time. Honestly, I'd say, depending on how the calibrations are, if we don't find them too bad, and it sounds like, from the description, when we went over it together, that it doesn't seem like it'll be too bad, we could clear this fight within a week, possibly. And then that gives us a week to film it!
I will be. Fine.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello there, Zeke.
Hello there.
We still got time for 1 more, Zeke, so if you can get
Yeah.
back in.
In the process of logging in.
Let's see if
Still
we
in
can make
game,
this
so
a
you'll
good
have to
one.
sit through that bullshit as well.
Citra what?
Waiting for your character to log up.
His character staring at living liquid, lovingly.
Yes, I'm sure that's the expression.
But no, yeah, pushing an ultimate sucked. We learned that super hard first handing. You get hurt so bad when you push an ultimate.
Yes, we love doing shit all for 10 seconds on Garuda.
Oh yes.
The pain. The true pain.
All just so we could, God forbid, have an actual opener on it.
I know of me just waiting, can we go yet? Go yet, because I want to hit Thunderstep!
Always, to be honest, kids, the worst one for me wasn't even Uno. It was that one time where the fucking stars aligned with the damage push, but the LB games were cursed that we didn't even have LB2 in one of our fastest nail pushes, so we just wiped on Bahamut. You remember that? I do.
Good times. I'm in.
Alright, let's go. Last one, guys. Make it a good one.
Be a dull wipe then.
If it's a dull wipe, we can still go afterwards. That's justified.
No, phase 2 then.
Oh, please don't.
The only thing I'll accept is my pink to stillness.
No, watch, guys. It's going to be an Inception wipe. Just despite us.
If it is an Inception wipe, I'm gonna cry.
Same.
Inception is harder than Wormhole.
No, worse. Not just an Inception wipe, but it's a fucking crystal wipe on Inception again as well after all this time. Yeah. This is my last big foray with my Gunbreaker, so I want to end it on a good note for him. 2 years at this point.
Late.
Now, who am I kidding, guys? Last pull, let's just clear the fight.
That's good.
Imagine it was just blitzing through.
Got him.
Oh, yeah. Poking.
Okay.
I don't know, Krem, you okay?
Did you want Aurora harder? Aurora?
Aurora wasn't even up yet.
Put it up. Beforehand.
Well, I mean, it's not like we have someone in the team who can just drop a region whenever they want.
That's a DCD, hello? That's all that.
That'll be you next. That's you next in Endwalker Roy.
Is that a throttle wipe incoming?
Oh yeah, there is. Also, no, it's not gonna be throttle.
Because the time it was me and I cleansed myself.
That ends, please.
I done a check-in numbers, don't fuck this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, middle.
But basically, I have so many CDs, I'll be.
Chakrams. And for the last pull, order has been restored. Go.
Yay.
Someone doesn't sound it.
Nisi and elements. Now.
Right, as far as I'm concerned.
Come here, Knight. Come shove that lightning bolt in my ass, you know you want to.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm
I'll
gonna electrify you real good.
Don't worry, I'm gonna let you move. Shall I go in the same way?
Thank you.
Enumeration and missiles, enumeration and missiles.
First. Second.
DC pass now. Get ready for elements.
Okay. It works.
Yeah, if you have the... Oh.
I don't have it.
Good now, we're good, you got Verdict out. Do your checks, guys. Hopefully we'll be alright. Plasma shields, plasma shields. DPS resolve Nisi, mob's gonna take a bit longer to drop off, if you don't mind. Then get ready for last elements.
No, it took too long to drop off. Why?
Guys!
So who was calling the P2 wipe?
That was good.
You jinxed it.
We have time for one more.
Not really, since a full pull is like 12 minutes at them.
Yep.
Guys, cook for it! What
Didn't have
happened?
the water. Because I didn't have the water.
Okay, I just want to know who fucked up.
Well, the middle was open, so I didn't know who had the ball. So I just assumed it was Nai.
It was not me.
No, I did move in the end.
Well, yeah, but I was already in position.
But that shouldn't have cost an issue, though?
Yeah, like, why is this suddenly an issue now?
I mean, I was on the other side of Nye. Didn't he get hit by the wall? What happened?
All of us got hit by the water, but I think did one of us get? Did you accidentally touch me with a Nisi?
I don't know. We were really close though.
No, the problem was you passed too, like, that was all.
No, we didn't. We passed too early. That's why I couldn't give Mobby the buff again.
Well, when did you pass too early? When the hell did you pass too early?
When the whole movement and confusion shtick happened with the tornado. Like, I was standing on the left side and Mobby didn't really know where to go because the middle was not taken.
There was no one in the middle, so I didn't know who had the water stack, and I didn't have time to look for it because I had to throw wheels.
That's when we accidentally touched, apparently, because Mobby was supposed to get my alpha, but I couldn't give it to him when he was in the middle because he already had it.
So am I assuming that the difference from a normal pull here was that Ari took too long to move there? Or what?
I usually recast my dots and then I move to the middle with water, but I usually only have water in like very few pulls.
Yeah, I took a gamble that Nye had it. I went to the other. We were really close because Ari went to the middle, so we all had to be very close because Ari was the one with the water stack on the far right side of the
So
lineup.
basically what you're telling me is, even though we're working on last phase, there is something in phase 2 that someone in the team still isn't used to having? Jesus. I'm not mad about that, that just kind of surprises me. I thought I would have gotten water a few more times by now.
It's like you only can have water there if Nye has lightning and the water stack jumps to me.
So
During
all
the first pass.
what you're saying is all the stars are lying just to wipe us that pull left.
Apparently.
Essentially.
Oh well, I'm not going to let that be sour on me because we had a good night.
Yeah.
Do you remember a couple?
Days?
Yes, days. Okay, so how are we looking then? Alright guys, remember, we're on the big one now, it's the last phase, so how are we looking on days? Tell me any bad days.
Wednesday is bad.
I
Obviously.
probably will have one day where I'm gonna go off in a work trip. I have no idea when that is.
Well, that's handy. Do you have a guess as to when it might be?
No.